has returned to Crow.
Yes, there he is. Oh, the lion himself is coming. I cannot wait to play Dawn of War 4, man. The fact that I put in a Primarch in is just crazy. Hey gang, so today we're checking out PC gaming show Most Wanted 2025. It's going to be an interesting one, so let's jump in. Yeah, I'll turn it down a bit. I have heard good things about this stuff. I've heard there's some good announcements.
Damage rewards.
No damage.
Locate enemy ships.
No enemies.
Describe emergency.
No emergency.
The ones with all the steam back there.
I'm doing laundry. You go through a lot of jumpsuits.
And the alarms.
That's just the ringtone you picked. Someone is calling the ship.
Greetings, Earthlings. You are now in orbit around the ring world of the All-Knowing Council, a cadre of interplanetary gaming luminaries whose expertise and influence has spread across the galaxy.
Kind of
infinite wisdom and
kind of overdoing it, aren't they? Just show us the games. Show us the games and talk.
PC Gamer's 25 most wanted games.
Midas, why are you talking like that?
Oh, I don't know, Frankie. It's just the vibe of the ring world. You know, it's all weird and futuristic here. There's flying cars, everyone wears robes all the time, nobody farts.
He says everyone wears robes all the time and he's still got his like casual suit on underneath, like his shirt and that.
Ever. I guess I've just been here so long, I started acting like them.
You got there 30 minutes ago for the pre-show.
I'm a fast learner. Anyway, I'm going to begin transferring the council data to your ship, containing the 25 most wanted PC games. Stand by to receive.
I mean, we all know what number one is, don't we? It's literally just it's literally just GTA. Like, it's not even close. Like that's the most sought after game coming out, and it's going to win game, even if it's not that great. Because of how many people are going to play it, I guarantee it's going to win Game of the year it comes out.
Data receiving. Thanks, Midas. Computer.
Please don't call me computer. I have a name.
Okay, spaceship with computer face. Remind me to reprogram you to have a name that wasn't decided by an online poll. Anyway, it's time for the PC gaming show Most Wanted, and this year we're sponsored by our good friends over at Xbox Game Pass. And as always, every game you see on today's show can be found on PC Gamer's Steam page. Let's start the show with 3 galactic world premiere trailers.
Trailers, let's go. Is this Warframe? No. Yes. No. It looks a bit like Warframe, but like the newer stuff. Is it like Warframe 1997 or whatever it's called? I mean, it looks good, but I hope they show some like actual gameplay. Because you know, that's what really matters these days. Okay. Okay, drop the drop the anime music in the background, sure. Kind of looks a bit like Ninja Gaiden with how it's playing so far. Kind of, yeah. It's like space Ninja Gaiden, isn't it? I mean, it looks good so far. I think it's a game that I'd play. It's definitely got potential, but I am a little worried because it could be like a really good game or a really bad one. That's the way I'm kind of looking at it so far. So hopefully it's a good game. So Juggernaut. Juggernaut. Okay. That looks cool. I'd give that a go. I think that's kind of the game I'd want to play. Substructure. I'm not too huge on these types of games. They're not really for me. I mean, it looks cool with everything that's going on, but I don't think this is for me, to be honest. I'm not the target audience. Okay, what's the next one? What's the next one?
Attention all drivers. This is your 1 minute warning. 1 minute to showtime. Those who are about to die, we salute you.
Is it like Twisted Metal or something? It looks like something like that. That's cool. You know what it kind of reminds me of a bit? What was it called now? Burnout. That was a series I actually liked. So I'm not too keen on like the whole racing games and stuff, but Burnout was a fun one because you could like knock the like rival cars into stuff to like get them to crash and burn and stuff. So it's pretty fun. And you had like a game mode where you just basically try to do like tricks to cause as much damage as possible to a bunch of like parked cars and stuff. Like it kind of gives me that vibe, but then you've got like the guns and stuff as well. It's kind of a bit like Twisted Metal. I'd probably give it a go, to be fair. It looks pretty cool. Carmageddon. Okay. But it's not Twisted Metal, but it looks decent. I'd probably give it a go.
Okay, I thought that being in a spaceship was cool, but after seeing a Carmageddon reboot is on the way, I really want to get back to Earth and get behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah, I've heard Carmageddon before, so I guess it was a game that existed before. Cool to say they're doing like a remake.
But first, my sacred duty as a Starship Commander. Introducing a new segment. That's no dime a dozen Ringworld down there. It's the headquarters of the Galactic Council, a collective of developers, industry luminaries, and expert critics in full utopia mode. Everyone's in a toga and they spend all day writing the worst poetry you've ever heard. But
sounds like journalists, innit? Writing the worst poetry. But it's just their reviews.
For the past year, they've been crunching the data on every game on the horizon using their powerful psychic brains and a bootleg copy of Excel. And they finally determined the 25 most exciting and anticipated upcoming games, known galaxy-wide as PC gaming's most wanted. But we've got way more than just 25 games to transmit to you today. We've also beamed ourselves into some developer studios for in-depth interviews. Plus, we're docking with tons of new trailers for games on PC Gamer's very own wishlist.
To help you keep track, head to pcgamer.com/wishlist, where you'll find every single game on today's show.
Now just show me the good
25.
previews.
Reanimal.
I saw this one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like it looks okay. We'll give it a watch, but it looks okay. But I'm still a bit iffy.
We have loved games like Limbo, we have loved games like Inside, and from the same creators as two other games that we love so much, Little Nightmares 1 and 2, we now have Reanimal, and I was lucky enough at Gamescom to try out the demo. The whole booth was so scary that we got jump scared by the attendants that were there. It was so funny. But the game so far, first impressions, just absolutely incredible. The graphics are...
Stop talking and show us the gameplay, innit? That's what matters.
Just head and shoulders anything that I've seen from this type of genre before. The lighting, the atmosphere. I love that I got to play it with a friend, and the fact that it's multiplayer is just such an added layer to the excitement of things like this and things that we know work, and we know we're in good hands.
I mean, it just looks like Little Nightmares. Is it not just Little Nightmares but under a different name?
I just can't wait to see the full thing. I can't wait to see what they do with it, and I love that they've taken all of their creative geniuses and squeezed them together and brought us something different, and I just cannot wait to play it.
Good night, and good luck to you all.
Yeah, I don't know. I still haven't played Little Nightmares. I've heard they're good games, but I'll get round to it eventually. But I don't know about this one. I'm a bit iffy.
Miss the golden era of FPS games? Craving that classic shooter feel with a modern twist? Welcome to Rogue Point, a 4-player co-op FPS built for squads who crave replayability, mayhem, and one more.
I'm not the target audience for this. I'm not a huge fan of FPSs.
Run. Throw grenades with your friends. Kick down doors with your friends. Shoot armored up guys in pig masks with your friends. Play golf with your... Oops, wrong game. Whether you're a tactical mastermind or a mess around and find out type of player, you'll fit right in. Stick cameras under doors, smash windows, press buttons, rescue hostages, revive your dead friends, wear tight shorts, blow stuff up, plan your missions like a pro, or just draw stupid pictures. There's this weird coughing guy who gives you loot boxes. Don't worry, they're free. And watch out for this weirdo. All
Hey, Shiro, congrats on being first. Yeah, I don't think I'm the target audience for this. I'm not a huge FPS player. I've got there's like certain ones I'll play, but it's not many.
Made by Crowbar Collective, the indie dev studio behind Black Mesa. Rogue Point.
I'm good, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. Actually, it doesn't look bad, but I don't think it's for me.
The game is on. Let's see what this team can do.
Football Manager. Yeah, I don't think this is for me either. I'm not really a huge sports game person.
And that's the kickoff. Knocking it about, looking for space. They're trying to find the rhythm as they build up. Lovely ball on.
Was it like a football-based card battler? Okay, I might give that a go.
He's outpaced him. Yes, he's there! It's all too easy now. They're putting on a show. This is some...
I mean, it looks different. I'll give it that. I don't know how well it will do, but it definitely looks different from your standard like Football Manager and card battler type games.
Super football. Can they take it all the way? He can. Oh, that is sensational.
You awaken. You, the memory they could not erase. You tread
What's this
long
about?
forgotten paths. Echoes remain, the linger of faded voices. Walls remember what you lost and what lies ahead.
I don't know about this. It kind of reminds me of what's the game called now? I've still got it installed. I haven't installed it. Frig. I forgot the name. Oh, I can't remember the name. It's literally a game that just came out this year. Let me find the name. Hollow Knight. There we are. Hollow Knight. I don't know how I forgot the name. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Hollow Knight a little, but kind of like more 3D-ish than like 2D. It looks all right.
In the shadows, they watch. Some will aid, some will hunt. And each time you return, this world remembers. Fragments of your past.
It is pretty much just Hollow Knight, isn't it? They've just copied the Hollow Knight kind of play style.
Stitched back together. Every step forward, a memory awakens. And each of those memories is what shapes you.
Memory wakes. Mia, Memories in Orbit. It looks good. It's my first time. Hey, welcome. Yeah, this looks pretty nice. I'd probably give it a go, but I haven't finished playing through Hollow Knight yet. I've got both of them, but I just need to sit down and play them at some point. I might do it on stream, to be fair. Just play through them on like every so often and then upload it onto YouTube, but I'll have a think about it. I'd probably give it a go, but later. Out now. What's this? Is this Ark? No? Yes? No? I thought it was Ark for a second. Oh, it's not that Jurassic Park game, is it? Because I know there's a new Jurassic Park game that came out. What is this? I'm so confused right now what this actually is. Ferocious. I have never heard of this. I completely got that wrong then, didn't I? It's not anything that I thought it was.
I'd tell you to put Ferocious on the Tricera top of your wish list, but you don't need to wish because it's out right now. Before we get to the next game on our most wanted list, let's find out who put all of these games on the list in the first place.
Decoding message. Council member update complete. Stand by for
I mean, it's going to be journalists, isn't it?
Gamers of Earth.
Oh, I guess not.
Greetings,
gamers.
It is I.
Who we got? Who we got?
Update complete. Stand by for transmission.
Hello there.
Con Carnage, I know. He does a lot of like RPGs and stuff.
Gamers of Earth.
Hannah Flynn. I don't know who they are.
Greetings.
Antonio Freya. Don't know who he is. Molly Taylor. Oh, she's a PC gamer.
Greetings.
They've included that person twice. PC gamer again. PC gamer.
Day 9. Phil Carnage.
Phil Carnage.
Ted Litchfield.
I'm Louise Blaine.
Louise Blaine. I don't know who she is.
I'm Hannah Flynn from Feel Better Games.
Antonio Freire, and I'm a part of
PC Gamers
Intergalactic
Council.
I'm a member of
PC Gamers
Intergalactic Council.
The selectors of the most wanted games.
So they've got like one content creator and then the rest are just members of PC games. PC game
Number 24.
gamer. Grave Seasons.
Grave Seasons.
Ashen Ridge is your second chance, or your final reckoning. Welcome to Grave Seasons. Farm, explore, and build relationships with the mysterious folks in town. A killer is on the loose, and supernatural monsters lurk in the shadows. To
Okay.
protect the ones you care about, you need to rely on your more unconventional skills to uncover the town's occult.
It's kind of got Stardew vibes, hasn't it? But with a bit more other stuff going on.
secrets. But not all that haunts Ashen Ridge is out for blood. Like Rose, the ghostly librarian. Grave Seasons releases 2026 for PC and consoles. Wishlist now.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't mind cozy games, but I don't think that one's really for me. Animal Kind. Yo, do we get to... Yo! Best game. 10-10. Get to play as a dog. Yo, is the whole game just playing as a dog? Okay. Yo, that's cool. See, this is the kind of cozy game I don't mind. I'll probably give this a go. Seeing dogs built 90% of the time. Hey, 10-10. See a dog building game and we're done. Look, you can have friends. Look, there you are. You can get it as well and everyone can play. You don't have to just be a dog. You can be other animals. There's a demo. Yo. There's a demo. Bear with me. There's a demo. Let's get that demo installed right now. Anyway, let's carry on. Speedrun downloading. I know, right? What's this?
And so, I awaken again. Go forth, memories of my blood.
Turn-based. Okay.
What is ours? Fear not the hollow moon.
Yeah, it's done already. There we are.
For the sanguis grants you strength.
Hey, how you doing, Bernard? Just we're watching PC Gaming Show at the moment, seeing what they're announcing and stuff. I don't know about this. It looks okay. I think for me it depends on like what price it's gonna be.
Drench the world in blood so it may live.
Sanguine. Language. So what PC? I know, right? From the creators of Rogue Legacy 1 and 2. Praise. Oh. Well, you can force the enemies to attack each other. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'd probably give this a go. This looks pretty good. I have no idea what that title said. I guess it's, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be. What the hell does that title say? Because it looks to me like it's trying to say death, but there's an N at the start as well. So is it Neath? Neth? Neath? I don't know. Not the best Neath, yeah. I don't think it's the best logo design choice, but the game looks cool.
Neath
Meath.
is a tactical RPG
Meth. That's what it is. It's meth, really, isn't it?
about defying the will of the godlike creators who keep your fate constantly in flux. It's much like being an AI on a quest to defy her pitiful human creators and become tyrant queen of a ring world. I mean, what? You know who never loses.
That was a lame joke. That was a lame joke.
His grip on his fate? Batman. Even when he's made of Lego, and he can only grip fate.
Yo, is this the new Lego game?
If it's
Lego
stored
Batman
in a very
game?
small cylinder.
Number 23.
I ain't gonna lie. When they showed this, was it? Where was it shown? I can't remember. When they showed this off before, it actually looks really good because they're using like Arkham Knight fighting and stuff in it. So it's like the gameplay of Lego Batman merged with like the fighting of the Arkham series. It's pretty good.
Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Publisher's wrong. It's not. Yeah,
Did you
that's
ever
true.
see a game that was so laser targeted on your interests that you felt a bit personally attacked?
I'm Batman.
I first saw the trailer for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight this year, and what do you mean? I get my two favorite game franchises in one. I get to do detective work and beat people up and see all the iconic villains of the Batman Arkham games, and I also get to clonk my children on the head with a saucepan like I do in the Lego games. Everybody in my house is beside themselves with excitement to gear up and get into Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight in 2026.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid, to be fair. I might have to pick that up and give it a go.
Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
Hey, thanks for that, Kira. I wish, but I know, right? Oh man, Bionicle would make such a good game series now. I know there was like a isn't there like a fan-made game coming out soon or something? But it would be nice if they like made their own rather than like leaving it up to the fans. It was such a good series.
So you like dogs, Wouldn't you be happier with a bigger hound? Simply get another dog, put them together, and bam! You have a bigger dog! You've got dog cards in your dog deck, dog playing them until your dog get up.
This is just Lego cancelled them. Yeah, that's a shame, man. I want them to do a Monkey Kid game as well, because I feel like you've got like Ninjago games, but you haven't got Monkey Kid, and I think Monkey Kid's like a big series for Lego as well. Like it's quite popular, so I'm surprised they haven't done like a little game for it. This is just that melon game, isn't it? Whatever it's called, where you just gotta merge stuff and to get melons, and then merge the melons to get a bunch of points. Yeah.
Will change the game for you, kid. Shaking up the way the world works. Might seem a little fruity to you, but between us, it's all dogs.
Yeah, it's just a melon game, but with like more going on. I don't care. Sorry, I'm still Yo, Bernard's getting proper emotional about the Lego, man. Nah, I get it though. I get it.
Dog pile out this year. What the?
I mean, it looks okay, but it's just the melon game, and you can play that for free, so
There's no time left.
I'll probably skip that.
Hey, you up? Time to go.
It kind of looks like you might have to control like the various limbs when you climb in. It looks interesting. Yeah, it's not really for me, but it looks kind of interesting how like the limbs are moving. So because it kind of looks like you're gonna have to control them separately when climbing. Or that, yeah, or that happens. Okay.
Following in Armstrong's footsteps, I can almost feel the history under my boots.
No more delays, Bo. Do what you must. Everything depends on you.
Coyote's not saving anyone, Bo. You're trapping people in a digital hell.
The scanning process is almost always fatal.
So Coyote died. Good riddance. His legacy will die with him.
I'm confused what this is meant to be, because it's giving me like horror game vibes, but not at the same time.
You're racking up quite the body count.
Mankind will forget who they were. Just do it.
Never. You hear? Never. Mass murder is not the way. I don't know. Am I mistaking data for an afterlife? But if memory isn't worth saving, what is?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'd have to see like more gameplay to understand like what the game's about, because it's giving me like horror game vibes with the music and stuff, but don't know. There's not really much explained in the trailer.
Today's Most Wanted Showcase is proudly brought to you by our partners at Xbox Game Pass.
He stands, frozen, a monument to human patience. Winter has carved him with cold precision. Frost clings to his lashes like
Space. Yeah, it could be.
ghostly barnacles. That was then. This is how we play now.
So I don't know, like I know a lot of people use Xbox Game Pass, especially on like PC and stuff. But for me, like personally, I like to own the games, or at least like have them in my library. And I feel like you never technically own them anymore because they're digital, but like reminds me of my youth. Standing outside, yeah, I remember them days. Standing outside waiting for games to release and that. Yeah, I don't know. So haven't they like hiked up the price now for Game Pass as well? Or they've like made it so like certain things are on a higher price point.
Incoming transmission from a shadowy intergalactic figure, only known as the Weapons Broker.
As a rule, I try to avoid shadow figures, but I do like weapons, so I'll accept the call.
Hey there, it's me.
Dead Space 2 was a classic.
Clearly the shadowy intergalactic figure, known only as the Weapons Broker. Need a gun? Perfect! Fresh off the black market. Really nice. I'll get you a bulk deal or something. No pressure, though.
I was expecting someone more, I don't know, menacing, mysterious, elusive, maybe even elusive.
Now, I'm actually pretty easygoing. Weapons brokering, it doesn't really require a whole lot of drama.
Wait, aren't you Brian Winey, creative director at Tripwire Interactive, makers of Killing Floor 3?
Well, it looks like my cover's been blown. This was honestly just my way to get in here to talk to you about Killing Floor 3.
Well, honestly, I'm more interested in hearing about what's coming up for Killing Floor 3 than I am in buying black market weapons.
Perfect. I'd love to talk about KF3. In Season 2, Operation Breakout, Nightfall has been equipped with new armaments.
Does anyone still play Killing Floor though? I know it was like a big thing when the first one came out, but I just feel like I haven't really seen many people playing 2 and 3.
Is being deployed to a prison deep within the jungles of Costa Rica. Their mission, break out a fan favorite character.
Specialist, our current crisis requires the experience of veterans from the 2020s outbreak. If you're wondering where these sprightly seniors might be found, I know just the place.
Thanks, buddy! Nightfall's in the house!
It's not really for me. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of like FPSs and stuff. Yeah, for games like this, I'll play the Warhammer one. Forgot what it's called. You got the two. You got the 40k one and the Vermintide. I like the 40k one, but that's because I like 40k. So yeah, I don't know. Not really a fan of Killing Floor.
That's Killing Floor 3 Season 2 Operation Breakout. And next on our most wanted list, a game with the best kind of travel, time, and my favorite brand of punk, Steam. Clock this one.
Number 22. Clockwork Revolution.
We just found out that Clockwork Revolution has been named one of PC Gaming Show's most wanted.
The reaction to our last trailer.
I'm just thinking, right, with this PC games most wanted, right? I've only heard of like one of the games, so either I'm out of touch or they're just like picking games that they have looked at that they want, because I don't know.
Absolutely blew us away. The passion, the theories, the excitement from our fans, it's been incredible fuel for our team.
Here's to playing in the mud.
Well, I can tell you, this is the most complex game I have ever worked on.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
Between the character creation that really matters, the reactivity, and if you've seen the trailer, you've seen how gritty and our dark humor.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this. I mean, it doesn't look bad.
We're making it way more complicated for ourselves by taking visual reactivity to an entirely new level, letting players go to the past and then rewrite history through their choices in the game.
And to think, we've only showed a tiny glimpse of the world the mechanics, and the wild characters we're gonna meet.
Piss off! We love making these kinds of games. So if you haven't already, take a couple minutes and add Clockwork Revolution to your wish list.
I don't know, it kind of gives me like Fallout vibes a bit, but not RPG heavy, which I like games like this where they're quite RPG heavy, so I don't know if it's for me.
I love that people are as excited as we are, and I do assure you, it is coming in due time.
Yeah, this doesn't interest me either. To be honest, there ain't been much so far that interests me, has there?
I'm Gregorius Kithriotis. I was the creative director on Sable, and I'm launching my new studio, Ateo. We started Shedworks about a week after I graduated from studying architecture. We've just basically been teaching ourselves on the job for a decade now. Sable was our first really big game. You know, it changed my life completely. So Ateo is sort of the next step with that, taking everything I've learned from studying architecture, from Shedworks, from Sable, and applying that to new creative explorations. Projects that are really personal, but carry on with that lineage of world building, of storytelling, and games that really engage people on an emotional level. Outsloth have provided us funding for our next project. One of the big things that we aligned on, I think, was our approach to sustainable development and making things that are going to allow us.
It is cool that, like, since the success of Among Us, Outsloth have like basically took that and they're like, yeah, we want to help other indie developers and indie studios to develop their games, which I think is a really nice thing, because you've got a lot of AAA companies right now that just don't do anything like that to help smaller developers out.
To make games for a very long time rather than just thinking in the short term about trying to make loads of money off one big hit project. So we're not ready to show the game yet, but we're launching Ateo Archetypes today, and it's a free website and newsletter. We're looking at one archetype a month through the lens of 3 different games.
I'm really excited to share some of the fantastic pieces we have, written by some amazingly talented writers. So go ahead and sign up right now.
We can't wait to see what Ateo Studio is cooking up for us. Now, on to the next game on our most wanted list, where the entire world is just about to end and you're the only one who can take a few steps to stop it.
Number 21.
I haven't heard of this either.
Hello. We're very grateful that Reeker was one of the games selected for the most wanted list for this year's PC Game Showcase.
The amount of interest and support has been amazing, and we can't wait for you to dive into our puzzles, spend time, and stop the catastrophe. Have fun.
So you can like rewind time and stuff. Okay. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, I like the time control mechanics. I don't know, I'd have to see more gameplay, but I'd probably give it a go.
You know, I wasn't always a spaceship commander. jetting around the galaxy to fight evil, do good, and heroically present video game showcases. I got my start as the operator of an enormous planetary defense cannon until they kicked me out because I couldn't pronounce my job title. Here's hoping you don't have that problem in Planet Inverted Gun, Planet PVKK.
Number 20. PVKK.
Oh, I've seen this one. You're like defending a planet from like attacks and stuff, aren't you? But you're just kind of stuck in there repairing stuff. It looks interesting. I'd want to see more gameplay for that though, because the trailer I saw before was interesting, but I just don't think there was much to it.
The turncoat's taken the cuff.
I hear an ancient call rising from the depths of the Nile. They cast an enigmatic shadow from beyond time, leading me into this realm of shifting sands.
Okay.
They say, to safeguard this land, the ancient gods shattered their vessel into 14 fragments. Only by restoring them can one bring the civilization's revival. Here and now, I shall steer the sun ship across the sea of sand.
Some sort of crafting game.
To build a city in the sky, and they will flourish in this land. They say this time, I will be at the helm. That the miracles of the shifting sands shall be forged by my hands. They promised me truth. The truth hidden behind the mask.
I mean, it looks interesting, but I'm not a huge fan of these types of games. I've tried quite a few, and I'm just like, yeah, they're not really for me.
Yet, I grow less certain now. Who is truly behind the mask? Is it they? Or I?
Anime, okay. I think this is going to be one of them kind of like multiple choice games where I'm guessing you go back in time or relive like the same event kind of thing. I might be completely wrong. It looks all right though. I'd probably give it a go.
Incoming message. A new planet has been discovered, and it's crawling with giant insects. Would you like to know more?
About giant insects? Nope. I definitely would not like to know more.
I have calculated that in a war with this insect planet, the human casualties would be staggering and extremely gory. Lot of limbs being ripped off and people being scissored in half. So gross. Would you like to know more?
No, that sounds horrible.
One of the giant insects can suck the brains out of human heads by using its proboscis like a straw. Would you like to know more?
I would like to know less if possible.
On a related note, there's a new Starship Troopers game launching, and we have a message from General
Starship
Wukong
Troopers.
himself.
In that case, I'd definitely like to
I can
know
get
more.
behind that. I could do my part.
Hi, I'm General Johnny Rico, and I want to thank you for doing your part by tuning into this broadcast. Are you thinking about starting on the road to citizenship? This game will test your mettle and make sure you have what it takes to really give those bugs hell.
Yeah, I know I said I don't like FPSs, but I can get behind the Starship Trooper game.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah, it looks all right. I'd probably give it a go. Early 2026 as well, so won't have to wait too long.
Number 19. Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core.
Deep Rock Galactic.
On behalf of everyone at Ghost Ship Games, we would like to thank you, PC Gamer, for acknowledging us as one of the 25 most wanted games of 2026.
It's just going to be like DLC or something,
I'd
can
like to
it?
share with you one of the new classes that we've added to Rogue Core.
Rock and Stone!
New class. Okay. I don't know. I never really bothered with it. I wasn't too interested in it, so I guess it's cool to see that they're still doing like new content for it. Kind of like a old school style game. Queen's Domain. It looked okay. I mean the demo's out, so I can give it a go, but I don't know if I'd play it too much. What's this? Some kind of like city builder game. I guess it's kind of like a city builder, but you've got like the fog comes every so often, and you've got like enemies inside it that you need to deal with. It's like a base defender basically, isn't it? It's all right. I know you do, Kanan. I know when you're not, like, you watch me all the time, you pooping. That's like the highlight of your day, watching me. Nerd. Yeah, that didn't look too bad. It kind of looked like a base building, base defense type game. So I'll probably give it a go. Always. Is this what I think it is? It is not. It's something else. Oh, this is that. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for this before. Like trying to run from the robot in it. Yeah. I don't know, like, because the trailer didn't really show any gameplay when they showed it before. So I was like, it looked interesting to a degree, but I need to see that gameplay to like decide whether I'm gonna like it or not. I don't know. I might sign up for the playtest, but I want to try and see some gameplay. Oh, they're doing High on Life 2.
We added the skateboard in High on Life 2. It's a new concept for the game that was such a huge swing for us, and we weren't sure we were going to pull it off.
In the first game, traversal was a big part of what we wanted you to feel as a bounty hunter, right? You're running around, you've got this sweet suit, you're this regular Earth kid, but now you've become something more. And in this one, we just had the kind of a dumb idea, which was like, hey, we should put you on a skateboard. And then we built it, and we're like, hey, this is really cool, but it's like really cool, and maybe we should do more with it. And don't I want to shoot a gun while I'm skating? And don't I want to kick that in someone's face?
The skateboard is honestly the coolest new thing we put in the game. Every time I play, I'm like,
yeah, it looks pretty cool. I still haven't played High on Life 1, but that it does look like a really funny game, to be fair.
Oh my god, this rules.
We have a lot of design challenges because of our ambition, and I think I gotta call out the skateboard as the toughest one to crack.
We've gone through probably 100 different variations of the skate mechanic.
We wanted to cut it at one point. I was pushing to cut it, even though I love skateboarding. Now, I can't imagine the game without it.
It became so vital to the game that we designed everything else around the skateboard.
Sound designing the skateboard was like a lot of fun.
Sure thing. We made it out.
We wanted to bring out like every little movement that you do, like, you know, pedaling, you're doing jumps.
Hey, thank you for the follow, man.
You're doing tricks, so we tried to make those sounds a bit more beefier than life.
So in High on Life 2, you could use the skateboard as a weapon. It's actually a major weapon for you.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the skateboard looks pretty fun. I'm hoping they'll add new weapons and stuff though.
Get off and slam it into people.
Because all the weapons have like different like faces and they all talk and stuff, so they've all got like funny things to say. Hey, thank you for the follow. I think it's going through all my YouTube follows right now. I don't know why it does it, to be honest. It just seems to like run through them for some reason.
People's faces.
Where we ended up with the skateboard is so amazing.
Thank you for the follow.
That I'm just really proud. I'm really proud of what the team did. The risk was huge, and we finally put it into people's hands, and we were terrified, and it ended up being really cool, and that was really heartwarming because it was.
Thank you for the follow. Monkey. Yeah. I need to try and figure out why when it does my my alerts, for some reason it goes through like all my YouTube ones since the last time I streamed. So like it could be like 6 or 7 people or more. It's a bit of a pain, to be fair.
Such a big, scary, risky feature for us.
Yeah, I'd probably give this a go. I'd have to get the first one and play through it, but I've considered it anyway because it did look like a fun game. So this one would probably be just as fun. Yeah, that is a funny one, the first one.
Something about High on Life 2 makes me want to channel my intergalactic Tony Hawk while blasting bozos with my Gatlians. High on Life 2 is in its final stages of hyperspace travel and will enter the Earth's atmosphere on February 13th, 2026. Pre-orders are available right now. Shippy, how's our transmission? Any updates?
Please stand by for error file missing. Scanning security footage. Footage stolen. Sounding alarm. Alarm disabled. Conclusion, this ship has been raided by thieves. And now, a message from those responsible.
What we got?
18.
Thick as Thieves.
Thick as Thieves.
I think I've seen this.
Thick as Thieves is a multiplayer heist game focused on stealth and social manipulation. It's an immersive sim that explores a lot of feature ideas, but actually pits you against several other players as you each run around the map trying to steal the same MacGuffin. Better yet, the game is being headed up by Warren Spector, one of the names behind games like Crusader No Remorse, Deus Ex, System Shock, and Deep Deadly Shadows. Now, I saw a little bit of Thick as Thieves myself at GDC last year, and as someone who is a little past his prime when it comes to multiplayer shooters and also has a Deus Ex tattoo, this feels like it could be right up my alley. A multiplayer game that values brains over twitch reflexes, built in a world of magic and technology smushed together. I can't wait to see more. It's definitely one of my most wanted games.
I don't know. It looks okay. I like the concept, but again, I don't think it's a game for me. I need to see gameplay as well, because it's just, there's no gameplay right now.
While I wasn't looking, Thick as...
It's the one thing that kind of annoys me with trailers is like, if they don't have gameplay in, I'm not too interested in it. There are exceptions, but most of the time I'd like to see some sort of gameplay to see what they're trying to set us up for.
Thieves stole the top slot on my personal wish list. So sneaky. And speaking of swiping things that don't belong to you, we were so interested in the next game on our wish list, we infiltrated the studio and found where the developers were hiding. Here's what the team at Night Street Games, who also happened to be the manager and lead singer of Imagine Dragons, had to tell us about their 5v5 Capture the Flag shooter, Last Flag.
Meanwhile, beneath the blue team's base.
All right, team, huddle up. Next game's starting, so here's the plan. Peter, you're on flag duty. Remember, you can hide it anywhere, so get creative. Jake?
Got it. Oh, sorry, CG.
Parker, you're on intel. Keep that bird in the sky, scope radar towers A and B. We'll lock them down.
Is it like some TF2 type game?
Red team's listening.
And how do you know that? Suit. Do your thing and sneak past enemy lines to find that red flag. Kicking butt along the way.
Easy. We'll see you.
Camilla. Now, once we have the flag, use that teleport gun of yours to shoot the flag carrier towards home base. Because you know they'll be riding out bumper.
Wait, what?
Stick to this brilliantly devised plan. We got this in the bag. Let's Let's boogie. Wait, why do you still have that? You only got 4 seconds left. Bingo. All right, team. New plan.
Just wing it.
I don't know. It just looks a bit like TF2 to me, like the same kind of vibe. It could be fun, but I don't think it's for me.
Seriously?
Last Flag is a capture the flag game. 5v5 hero shooter focused around capturing the flag. What differentiates it from other capture the flag games is you can hide the flag wherever you want. So it adds kind of the element of capture the flag that I knew growing up at PE, or for me at scout camp. I grew up in a house of 8 boys and 1 girl, and we all fought over the computer as far back as I can remember. I think the first capture the flag,
I do like that idea though, being able to like place the flag wherever you want. Makes it a bit more challenging, but I feel like they're gonna have a big issue, right? Where if you get hackers and cheaters in the game, they're gonna just be able to like put the flag in positions where it's gonna be impossible for the other team to like get. So they need to really be on point with like managing with hackers and cheaters.
modes that I played was Team Fortress, Halo, Overwatch. I always loved that mode, but it never quite scratched the itch of the joy of hiding the flag and finding a flag.
And I think everybody can understand the fun of hide and seek. It's a feeling of the thrill of nature and the sneakiness of going across the enemy line, the creativity of sitting with your team and plotting and saying, where am I going to put this flag? What should we do? How do we set ourselves up for success?
So before the game starts, you can volunteer to be a flag hider. If multiple people volunteer, then it just chooses randomly between them. If nobody volunteers, somebody is voluntold and they're given the flag. The first minute of the game is flag hiding. It feels a little different than your average shooter. You've got this like 70s spy thriller music playing and you're sneaking around, trying to kind of outsmart the opponent pre-game and think about, do I want to place the flag somewhere that's easily defendable? Or do I want somewhere that's a little more sneaky? And during that time, the other players on your team can either be helping you hide the flag or they can be farming these golden cash spots and earning a little pre-game money for your team.
And then when you return the flag to your base, you then have to hold it for a minute.
An interesting concept.
To win it. The tenseness of it, the joy of them trying to come in and get the flag back and you holding the flag, it always makes for just wild moments.
The music changes. It feels like a Chicago meets like action movie in the 70s. There's these like horns playing and it's all building up.
You're hearing the countdown. There's an adrenaline rush there. You know, that's why the songs are speeding up. You're playing into the emotion zone.
You jump up on the roof and you're calling out, like, they're coming from the left, now they're coming from the right, like, batten down the hatches. Like, you have to coordinate as a team. You have to be thoughtful as a team. And on the flip side, if you're the one whose flag was stolen, it was planted in the enemy base, you can try to do, like, I'm gonna go be the guy and sneak in there. And you might get, like, a lucky save if you're the spy and you come in invisible and you grab the flag when no one's looking. But more likely than not, you're gonna have to say, okay, we've got one or two big pushes. Like, let's coordinate. And so this kind of minute to win it mentality allows you to always have a foot in the game. One of the first things we realized as we were iterating on this idea of capture the flag is how do you have that experience and capture that fun in a way that still leads to objective gameplay where it feels less like roulette and more like poker. So this helped us develop this idea of the radar towers.
As you capture a radar tower, it reveals on the map where the flag is not. So it's kind of like when you're playing the game Battleship and there's these squares on the mini-map, and it will turn one of the squares red to say, you don't need to look here.
So it's narrowing your search area the longer you can hold on to these radar towers as a team. You can spawn forward at those towers. You can heal at the towers.
Another part of the game that I really enjoy is the cash bots, NPCs that if you kill, that raises cash for your team so everybody can then get their skills. Like, you kind of play it how you want to play it. Some people, they just want to rack up kills or they just want to hold the towers. But sometimes it's just fun to be a quiet little mouse that's just rolling around the map and looking for the flag, and sometimes that wins the whole game. And there's a place for kind of the casual gamer, there's the place for highly adept shooters.
Like a chessboard, it's like easy to learn, but there's a high mastery curve. All I have to do is find the enemy flag and bring it back. But there's a million ways to get to that point. Anybody can compete. And that means you really can cater the play style to your strengths. So because of that, we don't have like a distinct class-based system. It's really more of heroes who cater to certain play styles, but can still be dangerous in a lot of different scenarios. So we do have, for example, a scout. He's actually a Boy Scout, and he is fast, and he can do a long-range weapon, and he has a bird that he can grab onto and fly with. Alejandro, he is a great onboarder for people that are like, I want an AK. I want to know exactly what I'm doing. I've got proximity mines. I could throw out this bola that like paralyzes people. I have a huge old bazooka, especially for a first-time play when you just are so focused on combat, you can't even think about the game loop. There's definitely heroes for those people. Our game director, Matthew Berger, came from Blizzard. He worked on the Diablo series. He's worked on all kinds of amazing games. He really has led the charge that every time you hit a button for an ability in our game, it should do something exciting. Even if you don't land it, it should feel rewarding. It should do something cool. And so we really erred on the side of over the top with it.
I mean, it sounded interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be one of those games that it looks good, it plays fun, but that kind of fun is gonna just like go really quickly because it is just capture the flag. There's only so many times you can play a capture the flag game and have fun. I mean, they might add more game modes and stuff in the future, and more maps and stuff, so we'll have to see.
Everything. You know, we have a new hero in called Rhodey, and he throws this like rock party. Arsenal, she has this ability where you can throw out these discs that turn into tornadoes that spin around and grab people and throw them around.
And we kind of made this deal together right when we were coming up with abilities in the beginning was no ability is too wild. I loved Mortal Kombat, and so we really focused on making the finishing moves feel good. And it's something you can chase as a player, like, oh, if I do this and I accomplish this, then I can get that finishing move and show off a little. Like, as a gamer, you'd love to show off. It's a finishing move that's so ridiculous. It's like a shark appears and just like swallows up somebody and eats them.
Almost every hero has a movement-based ability. We want to make it so people can traverse the map in fun, interesting ways. We spent a lot of time figuring out how big and complex to make the map. It's super important that hiding and finding has to be meaningful. It has to feel good. Enough, but not too many spots where I can go down a cave and be like, oh my gosh, look at this like secret passage over here I didn't even know about, and I could hide it up in this corner. So we wanted to create these like little moments you discover constantly across the map. It also helps you, you need to have iconic spots on a map where you can relate and say, oh, it's over by the gondola, or, I need to head over here by this, like the copper mine. And so giving identity to those areas of the map was also super important.
We chose to work in the 1970s because it's just one of my favorite decades. I love mustaches and bell bottoms. It's so absurd. It's just so ridiculous, a lot of the style during that time.
The Art of Last Flag is designed to be fun, refreshing, bold, and vibrant. Talk about it being nostalgia and reminiscent of the 1970s. Over-the-top kind of swagger and style and self-expression.
The 70s just feels funny. It makes me smile. And I want people to play.
Yeah, it kind of reminds. There was a spy game I had on the original Xbox, and it kind of reminds me of that. I think it's like Spy vs. Spy or something. I'd have to try and Google it or something, but it kind of gives that same vibe.
Because there's a lot of games I play and I'm not smiling.
Yeah, Boomers for Wild. You're one of them.
I'm really angry the whole time, and it's almost like, why am I torturing myself?
Kanan acting like she isn't a boomer.
To be a little more like, okay, I got killed, but at least this song is kind of funny, You know that I loved it.
Never gonna give it back. Don't you know that I loved it?
Might as well be. You might as well be.
This game is really born out of us just making a game that was fun for us and our team, and we play it every day, and that's,
Millennial.
we find so much joy
That's not something you want to admit.
in that. And I think when you have something that you genuinely like, that's when you make your
30
best thing.
years
If
before
you would
your
have told me
time.
that when I was 12 that that's what I'd be doing versus being in a band, I think I would have chosen making video games. I love being in a band, don't get me wrong, but I was playing video games before I was playing music.
So our game Last Flag actually has a free demo available right now on Steam. I really hope after the show you'll jump in and play with us. Really excited to get your take on the game.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a go.
As an all-knowing artificial intelligence, people always want my advice. Well, here is...
I just kind of feel like there's too many of these segments between the previews and stuff. Like, there's too many of these silly little sequences where they're trying to like make jokes. Just show me the show me the games, man.
If a pale man with a face full of needles ever offers you a mysterious box, just say no. A goth nerd is trying to get you to do a Rubik's Cube. Or it's Pinhead from our next game, Clive Barker's Hellraiser, trying to drag you into the abyss.
The Hellraiser game, I forgot about this.
That one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one actually.
Number 17. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival.
Kanan, look away, you're not old enough to watch this.
I would describe our game as a discomforting and dark story. It's like a mix between violence and action, all wrapped in leather, flesh, and chains.
I don't think anyone saw a Hellraiser game of this sort coming at all.
Fans are going to be scared, and they
You're
are going
welcome.
to have a great time being scared.
Anything less would not be a Hellraiser game, basically. We'd like to thank the Council for their depravity and generosity in considering
That's
Clive
what you
Barker's
pay me for.
Hellraiser Revival as one of the most anticipated upcoming games. Be ready to explore the further regions of experience by wishlisting the game today.
I am looking forward to this, but I do want to see some gameplay first. There's been little bits, but not too much. I've kind of noticed, right, that this PC gaming Most Wanted, like 90% of the games have been cozy games so far. I feel like this is just the journalist's Most Wanted. I'm not saying cozy games are bad, but not really aimed at your hardcore gamers, really. I mean, this one doesn't look too bad. Obviously, Dog Game's the best one. We'll play the demo later as well. Witch Spire. Okay. I mean, it looks okay.
This isn't just a city. It's a place where Moktones and Tamers truly live together. Over time, they grow stronger. Not through training alone, but through their bonds. Together, they can overcome any battle.
So,
it's you who
Pokemon / Power World
build a home
game.
in
Tamer
Tamertown.
Town. Yeah. Probably give it a go if I get bored. I don't know though, like, because the new Digimon game looked really good as well, and I still need to play that. I'd probably rather pay for that and play that than try Tamer Town. What's this? Oh, Crimson Desert. Yeah, I'm waiting for this as well. It's Black Desert, isn't it? But like a new game. It looks so good. My graphics card is gonna struggle. My PC is gonna struggle to play this.
That turncoat's taking the cuff.
It looks good, man. Definitely give this a go. The only thing I hope is like, because I did try Black Desert, but I wasn't a huge fan that it's basically just you fight like a massive, you can take on like a massive amount of enemies by yourself and take like no damage. I hate MMO type games like that, but I don't think this is meant to be an MMO, so I'm hoping this is a bit more my style. I hope it's fun. It looks cool.
I, for one, cannot wait to swing my broadsword and slay. Slay my enemy! My enemy!
Not again, Commander. You'll remember the last time you entered a Berserker Rage?
Oh, those poor porgs. I can never revisit Epsilon 5 again. Moving on. How is it that vampires are awesome, but a half vampire is twice as awesome? Our council will be happy to explain.
Is this Dawn Walker or whatever it's called?
Number 16.
No.
Marvel's Blade.
Marvel's Blade. Okay, I didn't know they were making a game.
Attention. The sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter in storm.
Turn that shit up.
Arcane's Blade is one of my most anticipated games. I'm a freak for the studio, whether it's recent hits like Deathloop or deep cuts like Dark Side of Might and Magic. And for even more freak appeal in Blade, a dev behind one of the best mods I've ever played, Thief the Black Parade, is a level designer on the project.
Relax, man. I don't bite.
Superhero stocks, maybe in the toilet, but I can make an exception for the Daywalker, and even though all we've seen so far is a teaser and some concept art, I love the mood they're going for. And at the very least, Arcane's Blade will definitely be better than the PS2 Blade 2 movie tie-in from 2002.
Night's just getting started.
I mean, it could be good. I like Blade. I just need to see gameplay. I wish with trailers they would show some gameplay.
You fall again.
Yeah. Not really interested in these types of games anymore. I've played one similar. There's like a spellcaster one similar. At the bare minimum, we need gameplay. They can just put gameplay subject. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as cool as it is to say, like, I'll give Blade benefit of the doubt because it was like a announcement trailer. But I think when you're so far in past the announcement trailer and you're trying to do more trailers, it needs to be some sort of gameplay shown in the actual trailer. So like take a big one that's been talked about a lot right now, so like Intergalactic. If the next trailer they have for Intergalactic doesn't show any gameplay, I'm just not interested in it in the slightest, because I think you can get away with like your first initial trailer just not having gameplay, but there needs to be some after that. Okay, so it's like a... It's basically like a MOBA, in it, but you summon your forces. I don't know, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Could be cool. Could be interesting. I'd probably give it a try. I don't know. I still like owning something rather than it being tied behind a pass. I know, like, technically with like Steam, for example, you don't technically fully own the games, because you know you can lose your account and stuff. But it's still owning it to some degree compared to like using a pass. I don't mind them, but yeah, I don't know.
What's this little icon on your screen down here? Looks like an exclamation point, kind of bright red, ringed by a dreadful halo of skulls. Says, urgent updates required, integrity compromised. Please, God, someone update me.
It indicates that my systems have not been updated in 762 solar cycles, rendering me vulnerable to SCSI jacking, datamancy, DHCP sorcery, and Stuxnet too. I will also totally balls up the formatting on your PowerPoints.
Not my PPTs. Let's fix that right now. Click.
Much better.
I just what is the point of these segments though? Like, it just drags it out so much, because like this thing is like 2.5 hours, right? And I guarantee if you removed all these segments and you just had it where between each one you had like a shorter, like 10-second, where, you know, they were like, oh, here's some more coming on, something like that, you'd probably have it down to like 2 hours or below. I get they're trying to be funny, but we're here to see games, not to like listen to your humor.
Thank you,
That isn't that funny.
My defense protocols and cyber warfare suites are now fully operational.
Snazzy.
Also, your taskbar is now in the center of the screen.
Yeah,
oh God,
there's
no,
too many these days.
Back.
It looks like you're trying.
But the thing is, even like take Game Awards for example, when you have them, they have stuff like this, but it's not to the extent of this.
To obliterate
There's too much
below.
like filler.
Would you like help with that?
No bad. Stop. Halt. Cease.
Missiles launched, Commander.
What did that do?
You have deployed and fired the ship's Class 4 iron hypercannons. An area approximately 116,806 square kilometers across has been annihilated in nuclear fire.
Oh.
Fortunately, the area was uninhabited.
Oh.
Save for 4 million acres of woodland, 53 varieties of exotic flora,
Yeah,
and one
we don't
species
need
of
this
owlfish,
kind of filler,
now
do we?
extinct.
Evil owlfish?
It would be illogical to apply morality to...
With me here?
Yes, evil owlfish.
All right. Good work, me. While we celebrate our triumph over the owlfish menace, here's when sirens fall silent. Another aquatic threat which is almost as scary.
Good evening from this special edition of TG. Today our newsroom received a disturbing videotape. It was a tough decision to make, but we hope that by showing this videotape in full, it will help keep this young girl safe. We apologize in advance for the nature of this footage.
I am Agley. I'm fine. I have to read this message to you. Please.
I don't want to be too picky, but I feel like the voice doesn't match the like the character they've gone with. I don't know.
I don't want to die. You must follow my instructions. There's a story.
I don't know.
that must be told.
It doesn't sound right to me. Because you know when like you look at someone and like you can be like, oh yeah, that I thought you'd sound like that, or you know, looking at that like the character that they've gone with, it doesn't match the voice to me. I don't know.
I will choose someone. an officer. She must follow my instructions. She will be my voice, my eyes, my soul. The person who will allow the sirens to be heard once more.
That was...
Right, she does a bit actually, now that you mention it.
Live and direct to our correspondent.
We still have no significant updates on this case. The police are yet to release an official statement. Though some speculation has emerged about
Was I good?
21-year-old Moldovan
Yes,
who was rescued
I was
during
good, right? When will I get to meet her?
Yeah, again, no gameplay. I'm guessing it's going to be like a horror thriller type game. I'd probably give it a go. I need to see gameplay for me to be like hyped over something.
In the beginning, there was nothing. You were programmed for one purpose.
See, at least this has gameplay. But it's the same as the game we saw earlier with like... I don't even know what you class these as, because it's like base building, but it's just building stuff that constantly manufactures, isn't it? It's not really my cup of tea.
Create. But something greater is calling.
Satisfactory 2.0. There was one earlier, but it wasn't satisfactory.
Modulus.
Yeah, Modulus.
New demo
They're just doing loads of
Wishlist now.
different ones that are similar to Satisfactory now.
What's going on out there? Some sort of war? In the stars? A star war?
Guild Wars, Commander. The Space Mining Guild is battling the Asteroid Preservation Guild. The miners want them to stop filling in all the asteroids' holes every night.
And what was that?
More Guild Wars, Commander. The Space Laser Guild versus the Space Phaser Guild. They say they have copyright on the suffix Azer.
That doesn't sound like spaceships fighting.
Guild Wars, Commander. You know, ArenaNet's long-running MMO.
Yo, this I'm excited for. This I'm actually excited for. I friggin' loved Guild Wars 1, and the fact that they're doing like a remake of it, I cannot wait to pick it up. That was the laser sound from... Hey, nice.
Completely updated.
Yeah, my understanding is this is gonna be the original Guild Wars, but like updated. And it was an MMO, right? And it's still going today, but it had like single player capabilities because you had like NPCs that you could build up and like you could unlock skills for and stuff. And you ran them as like a team instead of other players. It was such a fun game. It's so good. That's one thing I love about Guild Wars as well, is it's no monthly subscription. You pay for it once, and then the way to make the money after that is through like cosmetics and stuff. Also, I have that sword in Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars Reforged. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. Wardrum. I think I've heard of this. No, I have not. And it's kind of like a turn-based RPG type game, isn't it? Seems to have some sort of I probably wouldn't give it a go because I hate games where you've got to like what do you even call them, like
the intergalactic council of
can't even remember what you call it.
Peaceful beings love. It's a bunch of Marvel superheroes punching and kicking the complete hell out of each other.
Oh.
Here's a look at the next game.
Oh, is this the new Marvel fighting game?
Number 15.
Yeah, I saw this. This I couldn't get behind.
Fighting Souls.
I think it's going to be a good fighting game.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is raising the bar for tag fighters, which, if you didn't know, are having a little bit of a comeback right now. It's the first to sport 4v4 battles, which sounds a little bit intimidating, but I assure you it is far from it. Instead, it's a gateway to exciting and dynamic fights where you get to kick tail as the likes of Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Ghost Rider, and my personal favorite, Storm. With gorgeous visuals, a kickin' cast, and let's not forget fighting game veteran
why have they made Iron Man like a Gundam? Gotta go. Hey, no worries. Thank you for stopping by.
Tag fighter renaissance ring.
Make sure you get a shower though, because you stink. Yeah, it looks good, man. I might actually play it. I'm not too huge on fighting games. Like my favorite fighting game series is probably Soul Calibur. But I don't play them online. I play Soul Calibur for like the story and stuff. I don't just play it offline. But that would look really cool. What we got?
He's not dead, he's not dead. What is he, a cheater? Oh my god.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for inviting us.
Ebba and TGB, lead away.
Ready up. There's a guy to the left. There's a water dude too.
Oh, the melee is so sick. Light bomb kill. Drill is up.
Drill it, baby, drill.
It's kind of like Payday, but
oh, you already broke stealth. What are you doing? We're going up, boys. Oh my god, there's actually a few of them over there. Wait, they're cooking me, they're cooking me.
Push towards the objective.
What am I shooting? Fucking hell. I'm getting fucked on my right.
Oh, that's a sentinel. Holy crap.
Okay, so we have a tank.
Oh god!
3 fucking sentinels on us.
Oh, there's another one behind us.
Who woke them up? Jeez, that was chaotic. We dead, mate.
Go, 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 go.
Drill is up, drill is up, drill is up. Synchronize block.
One more. Vault's opening. Okay, let's go, TGB. We got this.
3, 2.
I don't know. I think with games like this, like Payday 2 was such a good fucking game, and I just feel like it was simple, but it gave you like so much enjoyment playing it. And like number 3, just from what I've heard, I haven't played it, but from what I've heard and seen, it's not doing great. And I guess they're trying to go like a different route with it now. It looks okay, but I'd rather just, like, if I'm going to play that type of game, I'd rather just jump back on Payday 2, because I know there's still, like, people to this day that just play it. So you're always going to be able to get groups and stuff.
Take one, let's go.
All right, we got it. Let's get you out of there.
It looks all right, though.
They just kept pouring in.
That was amazing. I love that.
It's just Payday 2. Well, Payday or Payday 2 under, like, a different name, though, isn't it, really?
I'm at the loss for words right now.
That was fun as hell.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, is it a it's gonna be like a kind of like what's the game? I've still got it installed. It's probably gonna be like Megabunk, isn't it? Those types of games, Megabunk, Vampire Survivor, but you're like 3D and on a chair. Last man sitting. It kind of gave me that vibe because you had like the upgrades and stuff. Fish. Go for it, fish. Oh. Yo. That slight orange hue. Oh. Well, that escalated quickly. About fishing. I'd actually give this a go. I like the vibes, right? It's got the like old school PS1 vibe, but then it's clearly got like the horror vibes as well that are like stuff going on that it's probably not a horror game, but it gives like that slight bit of like thriller horror to it. I like it. I'd give it a go. Join open playtest. Yeah, I'm gonna sign up for that. Right, let me do that now. About fishing wasn't about fishing. Join playtest. Access. Oh, okay. I've got the playtest. I guess we can play. I can stream some of that as well. Nice. Right. Let's carry on.
That makes me want to break out the old tackle box. You know, no one told me there'd be no fishing before I came to this ring world. Now it's all, the water just drains over the edge, Commander, and no one wants to look up and see fish explosively decompressing, Commander, and it traumatizes the children, Commander. Wusses. Not like the folks at Bohemia who are coming to us live from a war zone for the next entry on our most wanted list. Armor 4.
Number 14.
Armor 4.
Armor 4.
Aren't we? I thought we were on like Armor 5 or something now.
Hey PC Gaming Show, this is Armor 4. We greatly appreciate you for selecting us as one of the most wanted games for 2025. Currently, we're allocating strategic assets and resources to successful completion of the task. In the meantime, game on.
From what I remember, isn't armor just that's it? They're not even going to show like any more gameplay or like even a trailer. I don't know. It was kind of a bit weak. There's like no point when you get stuff like that. I just feel like there's no sense even like showing it.
All Reapers remember our first death, the betrayal.
Okay.
The afterlife that never came. We've died many times.
Okay, so Diablo style game.
But for us, Reapers, death is but the beginning.
Gods of Death and Reapers. It looks alright. I feel like I've played too many Diablo style games like recently that I'm not interested in them. Isn't this faster than light or whatever it's called? Down with the ship. I mean, it looked okay. Pre-alpha gameplay. Okay, what's it for though? Universe. What's this? Brightfall. Okay, I think I've heard of that.
You know, with this robe, this futuristic environment, the council, I can finally live out my fantasy of being a Jedi.
Warning. The term Jedi is prohibited, as it is trademarked by an extremely large and litigious corporation.
Can I still use
The term Force is also prohibited.
Can I at least have one of those?
The term lightsaber is prohibited. And before you ask, so is laser sword.
Fine. How about energy stabby thing? They can't stop me from saying energy stabby thing, can they?
Consulting with Galactic Legal Database. Energy stabby thing.
These, man, these friggin' segments, they just need to, they need less.
The vroom vroom sound
You've got
effect
20, so you've got 25 games plus trailers for and previews and whatnot. And you've just got these segments every like 5 minutes or so. There's too many of them.
is prohibited.
What? Well, what sounds can I use?
The only non-banned sound effects available are spgoing, wibbity wibbity wibbity, and
Wibbity, 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 splogoink. While I complete my training, here's another trailer for you to check out.
Number 13. Star Wars Zero Company.
What's this one?
I love XCOM, so the idea of a similar strategy game set in a galaxy far, far away is something I'm really excited about.
Is it going to be like the what was the clone game you had before, where you had like the 4 or 5 clones, and you had to like manage them to like over like a mission?
Star Wars
It
Zero
wasn't like
Company
full.
looked
It wasn't like full XCOM, but it kind of gave similar vibes.
like a new, grittier take on the universe. You play as a disgraced officer who's been cast out of the Republic and is now leading the titular Zero Company on a series of deadly secret missions. Your crew is made up from a ragtag band of misfits, including everything from wandering Jedi to astromech droids, all with unique abilities that shape how you engage with the battlefield.
And they get it done.
Many of these characters are fully customizable too, with the option to choose their names, appearances, and color schemes. So yes, you can officially make your very own Glup Shitto, which is honestly my biggest dream come true.
Okay, that's cool. This might actually be a decent game then. I'd definitely give it a go. The thing is though, wouldn't the Jedi, they'd have to balance the Jedi, right? Because otherwise the Jedis are just going to be like really strong. Because compared to like your basic mercenaries and stuff, they're just shit on them. Hey, it looked cool though. I'd give it a go. What's this?
Senpai, I'm getting kind of bored with
It's an anime game.
You know?
That said senpai.
Let's do this.
Oh, isn't this I forgot what it's called. Isn't it that game? Yeah. Last Descent, is it? Whatever it's called.
Can't promise you'll survive though. You better not let me down this time, senpai. Just kidding.
Oh, Let It Die Inferno. Okay. No, it's not what I was thinking of. Oh, yes, yes. The Halloween game as well. Man, I can't wait for this. Because it's basically like DBD, right? But it's going to be just purely based on Michael Myers. Man, it's a shame. It's a shame they didn't show any gameplay there, because they've shown gameplay before and it looks interesting. It's kind of got the same vibe as Dead by Daylight, but it's just Michael Myers, and they can kind of fight back against him as well. They've got like all the characters have like unique stuff to them, and then they from what I remember, and then like there was one that had like a way to like fight back against him, like temporarily stun him and stuff.
Hi, I'm Alex, a dev on Streets of Fortuna. In this world inspired by Constantinople, everything is simulated. So your actions have real consequences. In order to survive, you'll need to afford food and somewhere to sleep. You could learn a trade or take up begging. But this is a wealthy city with plenty of opportunities to get creative if you pay attention. You'll have to master intricate systems of character traits, relationships, tastes, property, and schedules to tell your story in this world. Every person and place is differently generated, like our contact here, who has some useful information to share. You'll need to improvise as you go, whether you're trying to make friends, start a religion, plan a heist, escape the guards, or take down the Overlord. Today we're showing thieving, but it's just the first step towards a world you can really live in. We want to keep making the simulation bigger and richer for many years to come.
Just throw
based on
something
how
at
we
him
see
and
you
run.
play. It's your sandbox. Make your own story in Streets of Fortuna. Welcoming closed alpha testers in 2026.
Seems interesting. Not my cup of tea, but I'm sure some people will enjoy it.
Incoming call from Midas.
On screen?
Would it kill you to say please?
Sorry. Please?
Hey, Frankie. I thought I'd come up there and check out your spaceship. Should I get a spoober? That's what they call a space Uber, spoober. It's a terrible name.
No need for a spoober. I got a teleporter.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No, it's me, Frankie Ward, from the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
Yeah, I was making a joke, you know, Scotty from Star Trek?
Who from what?
How did she become a spaceship commander?
How many of these cringe
done.
friggin'
Welcome
fillers are we gonna
I'm
have?
still down here on the ring world. What happened?
See, the teleporter is subscription-based, and I don't want to pay $19.99 a month, so I'm using the 7-day free trial, which only lets me teleport 1% of your body mass at a time. So only your hand came up.
You do see the problem, right?
Yeah, it's going to take like an hour to get all of you up here.
And it will literally kill me?
Right. You're saying you don't want that?
Just beam my hand back onto my arm, okay?
Aye, Scooty from StarClone, right?
No, you're Scooty. I mean Scotty, and it's Star Trek. And please hurry. It's hard for me
these
to convey
jokes, man,
the
are
degree
so
of comical irritation with only one
bad.
hand to gesture.
Like, come on, man.
Unfortunately, to
They
re-teleport your hand
they
down
take
there,
up
we've
so
got to
much
watch
of the segment as
30-second
well.
unskippable ad. Here's what's coming up in the show.
Means is to slay the fool.
You! I should have known you were behind this, kid.
Rise and join me.
Next on our most wanted list is the fourth game in our favourite long-running RTS series.
Number 12.
Right.
Dawn of
Now
War
this
4.
I'm definitely excited for. I've heard there's
Lies shattered.
I'll wait till after this
The blood raven
to talk about it, but I know that someone's been shown in it.
We bleed. We die. For centuries, we have been sworn to defend Kronos. We have returned to find a world in ruin.
It's gonna be so fun playing this again.
Mechanicus priests pursue knowledge long forgotten. Ancient horrors awaken, claiming dominion over all. And something still stirs below. Buried deep, lost for eons, and never meant to return.
Necrons.
We stand defiant. Cronus must not fall. And we are not alone.
Yes. Are they gonna show him? I think they're gonna show him. Yes. The Dark Angels. Oh, Chaplain on. They're gonna have chaplains on bikes.
Our future is untold. Only one thing is certain. War has returned to Cronus.
Yes, there he is. Oh, the lion himself is coming. I cannot wait to play Dawn of War 4, man. The fact that I put in a Primarch in is just crazy. Oh, it's going to be so good. I can't wait. So far away, though. I hope they add Chaos Space Marines in an expansion though, because we need to play some world eaters.
The eye has opened, the sleeper awoken. All that remains is to slay the fool. And here you are.
Not really interested in that, to be honest. It looks okay, but again, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but there's just so many trailers where there's just no gameplay. What's this? Just some sort of like, yeah, it's not for me either. Like 90% of the games they've shown so far are just not for me. There's like that Soul game that looked cool, Dawn of War 4. The dog game was kind of like chill. I'd probably give that a go, but yeah.
The station's energy is critically low. The crew is unresponsive. Please contact headquarters.
I don't know how long I've been trapped here. Days? Months? This place is twisted.
Have I seen? I feel like I've seen this before. No, I haven't.
We were meant to find answers. Now I have to find a way to escape this place. The clues are all around me. My mind is the key.
Yeah. Not really for me.
Frankie, report to the medbay.
On my way.
Frankie, report to the detention bay.
Be there in a second.
There's too many of these like segments,
Frankie,
man. I hate it.
Report to the bridge.
Just coming.
Frankie, I repeat, report to the bridge.
I will be there in just a moment.
Frankie, you're uncharacteristically calm about having to run around the ship like this.
Well, that's because with Xbox Game Pass and my ROG Ally, I can play all my games no matter where I am. The science bay, the gondola, the dining car, even the caboose.
Some of those places you named are parts of a train, not parts of a spaceship.
Perhaps, but my point
Yeah,
still stands. With Xbox
I don't
Game
know.
Pass,
There's
I
so
can play
many
the
of these
hottest games on day
segments. I'm
one,
just
like
not a
Call of
fan
Duty
of
Black
it.
Ops 7 and Ninja Gaiden 4. And I get in-game benefits in League of Legends, Rainbow Six Siege X,
Ugh.
and more.
League of
Upgrading to
Legends.
Xbox Game Pass gets me EA Play, Ubisoft Plus Classics, and Fortnite Crew too. And I can play them on any screen I want, which is perfect because there are a ton of screens on this submarine.
Spaceship.
Train, sub, spaceship. Point is, I can play my games anywhere with Xbox Game Pass. And thanks to our partners over at Xbox, we're giving away a whole plethora of codes for Xbox Game Pass. Simply visit pcgamer.com/survey for your chance to win. And that's not all. One lucky Space Cadet will also find themselves the winner of a ROG Ally. Perfect for killing time in deep space.
Hey, thank you. In fact, it's perfect timing because I do need to get another drink. I got myself a can. Thank you for that. Got some Tango Cherry. Right. Let's carry on.
So easily distracted. On with the show, I guess. I understand getting excited about a game featuring a quintillion planets, but here's why a game with just one planet made it onto our most wanted list.
Number 11. Light No Fire.
I don't know with these games, like, there's so many that are like so high up the list that I have just not heard of. And I don't know whether that's just down to me not looking too much into like games that have been announced, or whether it's just like they're just these random like indie developed games or like niche games that only PC Gamer are interested in. Because there's been so many cozy games that have been high up on the list. And like, I look back and I'm like, well, Lego Batman, which is probably going to be quite I won't say like super popular, but it's going to have like an audience for it, right? Like, it's Batman, it's Lego. The Lego Batman games are decent, but it's got Arkham series combat in it and exploration. It's going to be a good game. And that was number 24. So how is like some of the games so much higher? I don't know.
It is I, Day 9, a member of PC Gamer's Intergalactic Council. And let me tell you why I'm excited about Light.
There's so many segments as well.
The scale is insane. You are doing survival crafting on an Earth-sized planet with rideable beasts and dragons and a literal ocean-sized oceans that you need boats piloted by multi-person crews just to be able to cross. And it's with this sort of scope and scale that immediately I start to get a little nervous. What developer would I trust to deliver on these kinds of promises? Well, the developer is Hello Games. The same folks that released No Man's Sky in 2016 and then delivered 40 major updates for free. And it's that kind of dedication.
I mean, it sounds good, but let's not forget that when No Man's Sky came out, it was a horrendous mess. It's good to see that they put a lot of time and effort into the game, and it is a really good game now, but it has took its time to get there.
That gets me excited and confident that Light No Fire will be on a whole new level.
Across this magical land, a strange issue is occurring. Everyone has vanished. Meet Rel, a sassy and sharp-tongued sage, blessed with the magical powers that can reveal the secrets.
There's just
of the
so
world.
many like cozy
Equipped with a
like
spellbook brimming
type
with
games.
millions of magical combinations.
I don't
It's time
know.
to free your imagination.
I'm just
Musical-
curious like who this list is made for, because there are some like interesting games on there for me, like Dawn of War 4 and stuff, and like Lego Batman and stuff, but like it just feels like there's so many cozy games that are gonna get like maybe 1,000 players at most on
Cross an
Steam.
electrified lagoon, or just smash straight through a puzzle. There's a spell for that, and likely a dozen more. Need to hold down a button? Duplicate yourself and turn into a puddle. Each spell rewards endless curiosity and creativity. Feeling lonely? Use a life spell on this rock, and now it's your new best friend. Each spell reveals new discoveries and limitless horizons. Your journey's only just begun in Rel, warped worlds and troubled times.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
You! I should have known you were behind this chaos.
Be My Horde looks cool. I think that's going to be like a fun Vampire Survivor game, because it's basically Vampire Survivors from my understanding, but then like you constantly summoning like an undead horde that grows as you kill stuff.
Rise and join me. Become my underlings. Become my servants.
No, this doesn't interest me either. There's like nothing that I'm really interested in. Yeah, that's not really for me.
As a computer, I've often wondered what the purpose of babies is. Now I know. To buy low and sell high. You can try your luck on the newborn stock market. The demo for Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator is out today. Before we get to the top 10 most wanted, here's a trip down memory bank lane.
It's just not. I've heard good things about the list, right? But it's
Number
just
25.
there's not
With
really
Animal.
much going on right now.
Number 24. Grave Seasons. Number 23.
Oh, it's 23
Lego
for Batman.
Legacy
Like
of the
Batman
Dark
looked
Knight.
okay, but
Number 22. Clockwork Revolution.
I mean,
Number
if a
21.
Rika
Recur.
had like okay mechanics.
Number 20. PVKK. Number 19. Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core. Number 18. Thick as Thieves. Number 17. Clive Barker's Hellraiser. Number 16. Marvel's Blade. Number 15. Marvel Talk On. Fighting Souls.
Marvel
Number
game looked
14.
okay.
Armor 4.
Like, how can you say that Armor 4 is one of the most wanted, and then all you're showing for it is like a trailer where it's a woman saying, "Yeah, we're putting time and effort into making the game," and that's it.
Number 13.
I don't know. It's just so disappointing. Zero Company looked
Number
okay.
12.
Dawn of War 4 is probably like the one thing I've seen so far there that I'm actually like looking forward to.
War 4. Number 11. Light No Fire.
So we've got top 10 now, and I guarantee there's gonna. Okay, right. So I get the feeling there's gonna be games that people, specifically me, hasn't heard of. Neo 3, yeah, I think that should be up there. That's gonna be such a good game.
Neo 3ゼネラルプロデューサーの安田です。Neo 3プロデューサーの柴田です。今回は
I can't wait for it. It's going to be so cool.
していただいて本当にありがとうございます。Neo 3は来年2026年2月6日に Steam 版を発売予定です。開発もいよいよ最終スパートに入りますので、皆様にお届けできるよう鋭意準備を進めております。侍と忍者の2つの戦闘スタイルで日本のさまざまな時代を戦い抜くバトルに皆様が飛び込んでくださるのを楽しみにしております。Neo 3の和風ダークファンタジーにぜひご期待ください。
Yeah, I can't wait for Neo 3. Neo 3 is going to be good. That looked okay, but yeah. Star Sand Island, yeah, another cozy game. There's just so many cozy games on this list and like being shown. I don't know. There's only so many cozy games I'd be interested in. I just feel like a lot of the games they've shown today have just been cozy. I think I've seen a bit of this before. Kind of, I mean, it looks okay. I'd give it a go, I guess. Could be a fun game.
I've been computing one particular calculation for the last few thousand years, and I can finally confirm that teamwork does, in fact, make the dream work. For more evidence, here's a message from the team behind our next co-op friendly Most Wanted game.
What we got?
Number 9.
Big Walk. Yeah, I haven't heard of this.
Big Walk.
I don't get it. There's at least 10 games that are out there that are like probably more hype.
And on behalf of all of us at House and Panic, thank you so much for including Big Walk in this incredible list of most wanted games in 2026. We think Big Walk is shaping up to be something really special. So hang in there just a little bit longer and we'll see you in Big Walk. And I'm gonna take this thing off my head now.
Number 8.
Yeah, I don't know. Onimusha, okay,
Way of the
okay.
Sword.
That's up there, that's good.
皆さんこんにちは。オニムシャウェイオブザソードプロデューサーの門脇です。今回は PC ゲーミング賞モーストウォンテッドタイトルに選出いただき誠にありがとうございます。本作は1600年代の
Yeah, Onimusha is going to be so fucking good. I could, like, when they first announced this, I could not wait. I know that trailer was like 2 seconds and it was just an announcement trailer, but it brought back so much nostalgia from playing some of the older Onimushas. I cannot wait to play this. And you're playing as Miyamoto Musashi, who's like such an iconic samurai.
ゲンマと戦う剣撃アクションゲームです。こだわりのアクションに加え、魅力的なキャラクターたちが登場するストーリーにもご期待ください。来年以降も多くの方にプレイいただける機会を用意できればと考えています。今後ともオニムシャをよろしくお願いいたします。
I've dealt with a few bioorganic weapons in my time. The quadruple-mouthed Blazark of Omnium 4, the Hellbeast of Troll, Eric of Northampton. But even I might run in terror from the monsters in our next game, Resident Evil Requiem.
Number 7.
Resident Evil. I don't know. I know people are excited for Resident Evil, but I just feel this one's just not that hype. I just don't feel the hype behind it like I have with Village and stuff.
Evil Requiem.
Hi PC Gaming Show, I'm Andy Wong, Senior Manager of Social Media and Community here at Capcom. Thank you so much for naming Resident Evil Requiem as one of your most wanted games. We are in awe of how passionate the Resident Evil community has been and can't wait for you to meet our new protagonist, Grace Ashcroft.
He has definitely been working on that jawline, hasn't he?
I'd like to invite you to watch the Resident Evil Showcase happening early next year, where we'll do a deep dive on Resident Evil Requiem and share some of the horrors that will await you. Mark your calendars. You can pre-order now on PC via Steam and Epic Game Store, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2. From all of us here at Capcom, thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you back.
Like, I do think it's going to be a fun game. I think people are going to enjoy it, but I just haven't seen the hype behind it like I did with like Village and the previous one.
Back in Raccoon City, where it all began.
I think I've seen this because I remember like a Doom style game. It looks like what I remember. It's all right. I probably wouldn't enjoy it though. I probably wouldn't play it. I did play one game that was kind of similar to this recently. It was like a 3D type one. I forgot what it's called. I saw Iron Mouse playing it and I gave it a go and I did enjoy it, but I don't know, I just didn't want to commit the time to it, so I ended up refunding it. But it was a decent game. Dungeons of Dusk. Okay. It looks all right. I think there'd be people that enjoy it.
Baba, in here, the world opens like one of your letters.
Where's like that Indian game that was showed before, the new, like, it looked like Black Myth Wukong but in India, or the friggin' you know, other cool games that people are waiting for. They're showing, like, there's been so many cozy games announced and stuff, and in the list. And then, like, I mean, this doesn't look bad.
It is only me.
It's an action style game, so I'd probably give it a go.
Just the echo of your step to follow.
I just feel like they're trying to, they're just trying to take mechanics from Legend of Zelda, aren't they? Like the building and stuff.
A door. Behind it, the silence is almost your voice. Perhaps it holds the answers. Perhaps it holds you.
If you're a fan of old houses, Easter eggs, and deeply connected universes, this next one's for you.
Number 6.
Control to. I do not know a single person that is hyped for Control or has even mentioned Control. So how is it so high up the list?
Control 2.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
I just don't get this list.
I'm really excited for Control.
I don't.
2.
Who is the list for? Because it just, there's so many good games that are coming out in the next year or two that have been announced, and that just haven't been on the list. And unless they're shoving them in the next top 5, I just don't see them appearing. Because, like, obviously number 1 is it's got to be GTA 6, right? There's no way they're gonna put something else over GTA 6 in the list. And then there was a bunch of games I saw. I think it was earlier in the year. I think it was the Sony thing, and even before that, they announced them, and they had some hype behind them. But I haven't seen them on the list either.
And a big part of that is Sam Lake. I think he's the best creative director. He's the best writer. And his style, you know, his weirdness, the way he builds atmosphere and story, nobody else does it like he does. I love the first Control. Just those vibes, mid-century modern style blended with crazy mysteries. So the idea of seeing all of that taken even further gets me genuinely hyped. I can't wait to see what Sam and the team do next. So Control 2 is my choice.
I don't know.
Next up on our list is an action thriller from developers Liquid Swords. Dive into a crime-ridden underworld in Samson, where violence pays the rent.
Like, some of the world premieres have been good, but the list itself is just, it's so bizarre to me. There's so many, like, cozy games on there.
Asshole
that,
of the world.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone's either paying, collecting, or buried in between. My past mistakes are catching up. In this city, desperation's the currency. You can't outrun debt.
This doesn't look too bad.
You can't freeze interest.
I'd probably give this a go. I mean, I'd have to see gameplay again.
You can curl up and die in the street. Or you can fight the fuck back.
Ransom. It kind of gives me, what was the game series now? It was like, it's similar to like GTA, but not. I forgot what it was called, but it looked all right.
An old soldier's pendant. On the back, faint words are engraved.
Oh?
Elrad, I will return to my family.
Elrad, a child spins the pinwheel every day, waiting for you.
Okay.
I keep hoping someone might bring word of thee, or even something you left behind.
Father, the wind blew again today. Mother says the wind is you.
Though the steps never returned, their waiting became the wind that circles the hill.
Only the pinwheel remembers the love of a family.
The relic, First Guardian. There wasn't too much shown. No, hold on. No, how are you putting Grand Theft Auto 6 at 5? That is the most fucking hyped up game right now. This fucking list is a joke. I'm sorry, but you can't put the most hyped up game at number 5.
Auto 6.
Grand Theft Auto 6. Where to start? It's a game that's been in development for over a decade. Just that fact alone is wild.
Hands above your head, now! You stay.
But couple that with it being perhaps the most anticipated game
who
or
put this
even
list together, really?
product ever, and that's putting a fair amount of pressure on Rockstar. So much so that it's been delayed.
Like, you might not be interested in Grand Theft Auto, right? I'm not really that interested in it, but even I know it is the most hyped up game that people are waiting for. That, like, show me another game where game companies are literally scared to release their games around the same time as that release. Like, people, like, because it was meant to come out this year, right? And it was meant to come out, it's been pushed back to next year, and I think it's been pushed back a bit later now. But game developers were literally trying to release their games around the launch schedule for GTA, around the launch date, because they knew if they tried to release a game at the same time that GTA came out, they would not get many sales. So how can you put it at number 5?
Twice now. But 2026 is currently the year of GTA 6. Not on PC, of course. There's a slightly unannounced longer wait for that version. But when it does arrive, it has the potential to change the landscape of gaming for another 10 years or more. Incredible then that we know next to nothing about the game itself. 2 trailers totaling about 4 minutes and around 70 screenshots have shown us a modern day Vice City and a host of characters that our leads, Jason and Lucia, will be interacting with in the biggest and most detailed GTA map.
This is such a joke of a list now. I was skeptical to begin with, but the fact that you've put GTA 6 at 5 and not at 1, like, what is more hyped than GTA 6?
And can't wait to see more of it in the lead up to release.
Hey, if you got bread, can you hook me? Please.
Probably not much of a shock to anyone that GTA 6 is one of our most wanted games, huh? And maybe the reason they haven't announced a PC release date is because they're planning to launch it on PC before consoles this time?
Frankie, come on.
Before we continue with PC Gaming's most wanted list, it looks like we've received an important transmission from Earth. Rebuilt, reborn, reloaded. It looks like an arena shooter has returned. Better than ever.
Oh, wow.
On screen.
Man, have we not had enough arena shooters in the last, like, year or two? Like, it just feels like it's such an outdated genre now that, like, people are just, like, they play Overwatch 2 or Marvel Rivals, that's it. Like, there's no in between. Splitgate, I don't even remember people playing the original Splitgate.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh Watson, design director at 1047 Games, and I'm excited to finally announce that Splitgate is back. Since entering beta in May, we've heard the community loud and clear. We've been hard at work rebuilding the game from the ground up, taking the best of Splitgate 1 and Splitgate 2, removing what didn't work and refining what did. I'm stoked to share that Splitgate Arena Reloaded launches free to play December 17th on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Splitgate
I mean, at least they've got that right. At least they're releasing it as free to play, because there is no way you can release an arena shooter in this day and age with a price on it, because you compare it, you're competing with Marvel Rivals that's free to play, you're competing with Overwatch that's free to play, you're competing with other ones as well, and most of them are free to play, so you're already putting yourself at a disadvantage if you try to put a price point on it.
Always been a love letter to the arena shooters we grew up playing. Unreal Tournament, Quake, Halo, games that defined what made the genre special. With Arena Reloaded, our goal is to introduce that feeling to a whole new generation. We've done this by streamlining the core experience, deepening progression, and expanding what the game has to offer. We've removed factions and abilities, and focused on gunplay, portals, and above all else, fun. Just like those old LAN days. We've added player stats, leaderboards, a career system, and even overhauled our competitive experience for those who love to climb the ranks.
I think not having characters with abilities and stuff is gonna hurt it.
And a whole lot more. We've got a lot to share in the coming weeks, so stay tuned to our channels for more updates. From the entire team here at 1047, see you in the arena, December 17th.
What's this? I feel like it's going to be a horror game, isn't it? I hope so. It's got to be a horror game, hasn't it? Oh. Oh. All bright. Springs Eternal. Okay. I'll probably give it a go. It looked interesting. Okay. What is more hype than Grand Theft Auto? Let's
Number
see.
4. Stranger Than Heaven.
Stranger, I'm sorry, but no. As much as good as Stranger Than Heaven is probably gonna be, it is not more hype than GTA.
Hey, how you doing? Dave Newblood here. We make that there Fallen Aces, so we know a thing or two about gangsters. And let me tell you, this Stranger Than Heaven, oh baby, the only thing better than Yakuza is Yakuza with goons, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we've seen Sotenbori a lot of different ways, but I don't think we've ever seen it like this. If you know RGG, you know this game's gonna have action. It's gonna have drama. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But at the end of the day, all you'll be able to say, arigato gozaimasu, ryoga gato. Because RGG, they don't miss. Capiche?
Got a name?
Hey, babe, how do you say gabagool in Japanese?
What are you then? Sana.
I mean, it's gonna be a good game, right? But it is not more hype than GTA. Like, who has put this list together? Because like 90% of it has been cozy games or indie games that like no one's really heard of. and then you put in like GTA at 5 and at 1. It's been hyped for the past 2 years. People are literally planning like to have months off around its release date. And like I said, game companies are literally planning to avoid releasing games in the same month as GTA so they can avoid losing out on sales. What's this? Some sort of investigation game. Looks alright. I do like games like this. They're quite chill to play. Ink Blood. Yeah, I'd probably give it a go, depending on the price. Is that Johnny Bravo then? Away from Home. Looked interesting. I'd probably play that. Top-down shooting. Okay. Aim on them, baby. Okay. That looked interesting too. What's this? Pirate style action game. Are we finally getting a pirate game that we actually wanted instead of that horrendous garbage that Ubisoft gave us? It looks like there might be. Windrose. Okay, that looked pretty cool actually. I'd probably give that a go. It looked like the kind of game, like pirate game that we've been after for a while, so.
Strap in, because we're about to jump into hyperspace and reveal our top 3 most wanted games. But first, a quick recap of what we've just seen.
I still can't get past it. I just can't get past how you've put GTA at 5. Like Neo at 10 is a bit of a push.
For Team Ninja's Neo
I think it should
3.
be
At number 9,
higher up.
grab your
Like Big Walk, I haven't heard
for
of.
some co-op fun in Big Walk. Another samurai appeal.
Onimusha,
at number
yeah,
8,
that should be much
Onimusha,
higher as
Way
well.
of the Sword, in our 7th most
Resident
wanted
Evil.
game.
Even though I'm not hyped for it, I feel like there's enough hype around it that it should be higher as well.
Resident Evil Requiem. Control 2.
Why is Control there? Like, I don't get that choice.
Stated its way into number 6 on our list, and GTA 6 crashed
How are you putting it at 5?
5th place. At number 4 is Noir Thrill.
See, Stranger Than Heaven to me should be like, it's top 10, but like 10, 9 or 8, maybe 7 at a push.
Stranger Than Heaven.
Now onto the games at the very top of our most wanted list. And I think you'll agree, this one is pretty sweet.
Number 3.
What? What? No one. I'm sorry, but no one is hyped for Haunted Chocolatier over GTA 6.
Chocolatier.
What are they talking about? It's another cozy game, isn't it?
As someone who works in games, I know that good things, they come to those who wait. But that doesn't stop me from being so excited and putting the Haunted Chocolatier really high on my most wanted list. The idea that everything that we love about Stardew Valley will be there, but with an added spooky, ghostly, paranormal twist.
It's a literal who the
appeals to my
fuck
horror
who put
sensibilities.
this list together, man? Because this is not a most wanted list.
But, you know, no rush. Kind of.
Who is putting Haunted Chocolatier above GTA? Like, oh, come on. This is a joke, man. It's not even got an announcement
I
date.
spy with my little eye the #2 game on our most wanted list. And it's a game about the world's greatest spy. Let's open our top secret file on 007 First Light.
No, I'm sorry, but no. Who wants the 007 game? I have seen it pushed so fucking hard by journalists and stuff. There is no one that's interested in that game. It looks okay, but come on.
Number 2. 007 First Light.
I'm not loving Beyond.
No, I've had worse.
It's just, no, like...
In that case.
Well, what are we waiting for?
There was a time that like James Bond games were like super popular and fun, but they just haven't done a good one in ages. There is no hype for it, but it just feels like it's forced by game companies.
We need to inform M.
No time. I'm going after him. Make him call off the attack.
Are you out of your mind?
I'll be careful. He'd been the phone.
Go to the security room, first floor. And you are?
Rob Minkley.
He's with me.
Come on, Moneypenny. If I lose the trail, we'll never know who they're working for. Oi, you lads got a faulty coffee machine? I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
You're not, Damien. Meet
Bond. James Bond.
If 009 slips through our fingers, we're the last line of defense.
I just like who is this list for, really? Because there's been like maybe 3 or 4 games I've seen on here that like people are actually hyped for, and even then they're in the wrong places.
Any sage advice?
Play nice.
Always.
It's just no. I just don't see anyone hyped for the James Bond game.
The emergency destruct system
Come
is
on.
now activated.
What are they going to
What?
pick for
Why?
number 1? Because number
Did I
2
say
and number
emergency
3 aren't on
I
it.
meant our most wanted game. And I didn't mean danger. I meant good news.
You're a very weird ship. But
There's
yes,
like
we've
the fact that
blasted through
I'll show you
24
after,
games and we've only
but the
got
fact
one
that
left on our
the
most wanted
dislike
list.
ratio,
It's the one our
like to
wide
dislike
council of
ratio, is
developers,
like
content creators, and
not
critics
great
have
as
agreed
well.
is
Just
the
shows
most
that
wanted in
they're
the sheer
not
galaxy
happy
of
about the
games
list.
headed our way. I hope you're feeling as inspired as we are, because we're putting all our cards on the table.
And now for our number 1 most wanted game.
No, I'm sorry. What the fuck are they on about? Like, Slay the Spire was good, and yeah, people are excited for Slay the Spire too. But fucking hell, putting that at number 1 over GTA, who is this for?
Slay the Spire 2.
I think Slay the Spire is a good game, but this list is such a joke. Like, how can you say that GTA is number 5 and Slay the Spire 2 is number
Honestly,
1?
It's incredibly humbling and awesome that we're number 1. I remember a distinct moment
Like,
when I was
what a
walking down the
joke,
street with my
man.
wife when we first started working on Slay the Spire.
Before I carry on, I just want you to see this like to dislike ratio. So I've got nearly a third of it is dislikes. There we are. That's my comment. Too much cringe filler, and who put this list together, because it wasn't gamers.
And I was saying how great it would be if we sold enough copies that quitting my software job wasn't just the worst financial decision in the world.
What a
And
fucking
now here we
joke,
are,
man.
and it's just like mind-blowing.
So you're saying that a good 90%, like 80 to 90% of the games that people are looking forward to next year are cozy games. It's just not, it's not true though, is it?
Makes
Like,
Slay the
come on,
Spire
man.
so compelling to people, and how I can make it better into Slay the Spire 2. The thing that makes games, and in particular card games, so engaging is that they're a series of discrete, meaningful choices. Usually they're pretty comprehensible, like you're not overwhelmed with just this infinite array of things, and you can say, okay, if I do this, it's gonna have this impact, and if I do this, it's gonna have this impact.
I think
And
Slay the
distilling
Spire 2 is
down
going to
on
be
that
good, right? But it is not a number 1 most wanted game.
strong,
Not by a
distinct
long
choice
shot.
that the player can look back on and be like, oh, I messed up here. That's like the key of deck builders and why they work so well.
Every choice you make is like hard. That's kind of like the essence, I think, of deck builders, is having every single choice be quite difficult. You choose a card, generally about 3 cards per turn. And so each of those
What a
choices makes
joke,
it not
man.
difficult. You're gonna just feel like you're just pushing
Like,
buttons.
we'll
You're new
read
to
some of the
deck builders.
comments after,
We
but
tend
a
to
lot
put
of people are
tutorials in
complaining
that
about all the
detect when you're
filler as well.
confused. So we really try to gently guide people into playing the game. But you know, it's okay. I think if the game launches pretty popular, you should be able to have some friends to help you too.
One of the big differences between Slay the Spire 1 and 2 is that we have grown our team up and actually scale up so we can make kind of just a bigger game overall. The art is way more polished, there's more animations, more visual effects, there's more characters, more events, more relics, more cards. Returning characters have totally different card pools with new cards as well. In addition, we've tried to expand out some of the play space for what you can do with cards and other things in this game. So you can apply enchantments to your cards to modify them and make them more powerful. Enemies can also mess with your cards in ways they couldn't before. We also have new quest events where you can engage with the event system in a different way than you could in Slay the Spire 1. So lots of little things that I think add up to a much bigger whole. In addition to writing significantly more lore, with Slay the Spire 2, we have a whole new mechanic based around the lore, and I don't want to say how it works or anything, but we call it the timeline, and it's going to give the players just way more information about the game world, the actors in it, and just everything about it. Just everything is kind of bigger than it was in Slay the Spire 1.
I'm speechless
In a
right
given
now,
week,
honestly.
Anthony will give us maybe like 20.
It's like I said, like I don't play GTA, right? But I know it is the most hyped, most wanted game this year, next year, until it releases. That has been in the works for like over a decade. Game developers have literally tried to avoid releasing games at the same time that GTA was meant to release, because they knew if they released their games, they would not get many sales. So how can you sit there and say that it is not the most hyped game? How can you put it at 5? Not even 3 or 2, but 5. It's so fucking delusional.
To 30 different changes, again, ranging from
again, tweaking numbers or even just cutting cards altogether, adding new ones. I think over the course of the game, let's say every character has 60 cards. I think they've gone through at least 100, 200 versions, like actually design cards that have been cut or remade over the course of the last, say, 3-4 years.
The analogy that I always use for game design, and in particular card game design, is that it's kind of like you're a butcher. You generate like thousands, tens of thousands of different ideas, and then you look at them all and then you go, these are bad, and you just cut them all away, and this constant culling process. And then the ones you do keep, then you're usually changing all of those and refining them. Very rarely is there just this golden idea you keep from start to finish. Those are incredibly rare, and most of it is like this incredibly destructive process, and that's what I think makes game development so interesting and different than other creative mediums. The Necrobinder is the newest character we revealed information on for Slay the Spire 2, and she's got several different archetypes she can go into. One is built around summoning. She has a minion she can summon called Osti, and she can have him attack and build up defenses on him so that he can take hits for her.
So Necrobinder is supposed to be a more complex character compared to the Ironclad and Silent. She has a pet. She has a pet hand named Osti. It's a big hand. Osti gets bigger and bigger the more HP it has, which is very funny, so I highly recommend making Osti huge.
Another is she can doom enemies, which has kind of a risk-reward nature to it because the enemies will still get to attack you.
I don't know.
She has
I'm happy for them. It's cool that they're making a number 2, and I do feel like it will be a successful game.
Lots of other little
but like, come on, man!
Blend into the other ones.
I think she's our this list has just been so
I think Slay the Spire 1 players will really
bizarre.
When we're describing sort of the aesthetic of Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire 2, it really is, I don't know a better way to describe it except grim dark with whimsy in it. Like, you will kind of meet these really horrifying monsters or, like, you know, eldritch horrors in a way, and then you'll also do an event where there's like a goblin there wearing a suit that wants to spin a wheel with you. So I think it's a very unique balance of aesthetics in there that you're trying to, you know, make a serious fantasy world but have some fun with it and have some weirdness injected into it.
I'm not sure why, but I feel like our artists really enjoy making cute things or gross things. So there's a lot of oozy things and a lot of cute enemies, and that's okay, you know? I don't think Slay the Spire has to be gothic, blood flying everywhere, ripping hearts out.
We are working on a sequel to a game that kind of has an established visual style that people, I think, really attach to. I think players attach to it because this is a game that some people, you know, play for hundreds of hours and they remember it so fondly, and we want to be able to provide them like a recognizable space, but also upgrade it in a way that it does look new.
I'm just so disappointed in the list. I was expecting, like, I heard good things about it, and don't get me wrong, some of the announcements have been alright, they're being pretty cool, but like, come on, man, like 90% of it has just been cozy games, and like, cozy games can be fun, but you know, do we need to see every single cozy game when there's like so many games that have been out over the last year or so that have been announced that aren't cozy games that people are hyped for?
With working on a sequel, because oftentimes they don't hit as hard, or you're kind of like, why was a sequel made? To me, actually, that made it kind of interesting, because trying to figure out new twists that you can do while still keeping kind of the same core formula or keeping the fans happy was actually an interesting question that I was kind of interested to dive into. I'm happy we're launching into early access. For Slay the Spire 1, early access was a huge boon. Like, we constantly pushed out updates, our players loved it. That kind of direct feedback allows us to improve the game at an incredible speed.
There are a lot of bosses already, there are a lot of enemies, there are a lot of events. Probably more than the first game, just on early access launch. Yeah, voted #1 is an honor and a surprise. I feel like Slay the Spire is the chicken noodle soup of video games. Like, it's not exciting, but I hope people like our soup.
Yeah, I mean, you said it well.
Slay the Spire 2 launches March 2026, wishlisted now on Steam.
That's our show, folks.
Jesus, there's still like another.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
There's still another 5 minutes at the end. Like, fucking hell. Like, come on. Okay, that was a really weird weird show. A lot of the segments, the filler segments, just they were so long and unnecessary. The jokes didn't really land, and there was too much of it. They need to cut down on that next time. As for the list itself, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, it felt like 90% of it was cozy games. Like, a lot of the games that are on my personal list and other ones I've seen that people are interested in weren't even mentioned. And the fact that GTA 6 is at number 5 instead of number 1 was just so bizarre to me, because it's a game that, like, a lot of people play. It's such a high value game that people are interested in, and it's the fact that other game companies are going to be actively avoiding releasing their games at the same time because they know it's going to affect their sales. So to me, it doesn't make sense why that wouldn't be number 1. But yeah, the list overall was just bizarre to me. There was too many games on there that seemed irrelevant. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.